Hey friends, how are you over there? I hope you guys are good, yeah? You are vibrating, hey, at the higher frequency, sending nothing but good vibes to you. Guys, let's talk about independence. What is independence? Yeah? What does it mean to be independent? What is independence anyway? Yeah? What does it mean, guys? When you say that I'm independent, or when people say that I want an independent woman, what does that mean? Let's tackle a little bit. Well, for me, in my own understanding, in my own experience, I tackle independence or independent in three factors. You have your IQ, your EQ, and your finances. So we're talking about the mental state. That is your mental maturity. We are looking at your emotional intelligence. We're talking about your emotions here, your emotional maturity. The third part that we look at here, we're going to be looking at your finances. Now, most of the time when we talk, people think that when we talk about independence, we are referring to finances. That is just one aspect about being independent. Yes, you gotta be financially independent, fully so. I believe so. That is very key. However, there is another two elements that we need to be looking at that makes a person to be whole independent. Yep. What is the point of you being financially independent? However, you are emotionally weak. Yeah, you are emotionally immature. You are emotionally controlled by your emotions. And again, what's the point of you financially independent? However, your mindset is just poor. Like intellectually, you can't even engage with people. You always react badly to people when they start to talking about whatever that they want to talk about. So now, you as a person, you gotta be independent in these three factors. You gotta be looking at your state of mind, your reasoning factor. How do you reason with people? What kind of thoughts you think? Yeah, that is influenced by what you read, what you're seeing, and what you experience yourself into. Now, another part that we're gonna be looking at, your emotional independence. What does that mean? When I come and say something negative to you, how is your reaction towards it? How do you react towards whatever that I said? Some other people, I believe they are being controlled emotionally. I know that when I want to make you angry, I'll just press the button and make you angry. I know when I want to make you happy, I'll just press the button and make you happy. You get me there? In that way, you are not emotionally independent, but you are depending on other people to make you happy. You are depending on other people to make you sad. You are depending on other people to make you angry. So you are always going to be leaning on other people, what they do to you. Now, independent is you being able to be in control of yourself, being in control of your thoughts, being in control of how you feel, being in control of what you do. Yeah? So, let me ask you this thing. How is your mind's mental state about anything that is happening in your life? How is your mental state about it? Are you filled with negative or positive thoughts? Are you filled with destructive and constructive thoughts? Are you filled with good or bad thoughts? Here, that's when we talk about your emotion, your intellectuals. Yeah, we're talking about how your reasoning capacity. How is it? Well, for me, I'm a sapiosexual, and that part plays a huge role. I get attracted or I get teased by people how they think. Their point of reasoning. That for me is just like, wow, I want to listen to this person. That's me anyway, right? However, I cultivate my thoughts to make me feel the way I want to feel. I cultivate my thoughts to do the things that I want to do because I am channeling my thoughts into the things that I want. I'm very intentional in terms of what I think. Yeah. So you got to be in control of your thoughts. You gotta be in control of your thoughts, what you think. Yeah, because what you think you become, and what you feel you attract. So you have the power to decide how you want things to be done about you. You gotta master yourself. You gotta be able to master yourself. Yeah. So now, those are the two aspects of it. Yeah. And the finances part. Well, this is what we like most, isn't it? They will like the finances part a lot because I've realized that actually mostly in South Africa, the reason for gender-based violence is that men kill women because of they feel like they own women. And the reason why they do that is because they feel like they have invested so much in women. They feel like they have given so much to a woman. They feel like they have done a lot for a woman to lift them. In that way, they ended up owning them. So let's look at it this way. When a man do everything to a woman, when a man provides everything to a woman, what is that? What does that mean? It means now the man has the power to control you anyhow. It means a man has the power to tell you what to do because he's in control of you. He's in control of your finances. Therefore, you ended up doing things that you don't want to do because of money. So now, can you see that if you were financially independent, you will decide what you want in life. You will decide that, you know what, today I want to do my hair like this. Tomorrow I want to, tomorrow I want to buy this outfit. I am going to change my car and buy this one. I am able to go on trips without another person. That is being independent. It is okay to get some assistance. It is okay to be cared for. It is okay to be provided for. But let not be a priority in your life that I want a man who would do this and this to me. What are you doing to yourself? You need to afford yourself, Suri. You gotta be able to say, you know what? I want to be my own woman. I want to afford the lifestyle that I want by myself. Now that we're talking about independence, you can decide tonight that I want to fly to Cape Town. You can just decide because you're financially independent. Now, what is currently happening is that I gotta sleep with somebody so that he can take me to Cape Town. You are literally giving your power to that person to own you because they decide that I buy you a car, but with that car, I will track it. I want to know all your movements, where are you going, who you meeting, what are you doing, and it's so much. Now, that's why men have power over women most of the time. Because I understand women want money, women love money. But I am saying there's nothing wrong with loving money. But how about you equip yourself for the independence that you want, for the lifestyle that you want, for the things that you want. In that way, you won't be in a relationship for the sake of money, but you will be in a relationship because if you know that I love this guy or I want to be with this guy. But your reasoning factor shouldn't be around money only. For me, that is not a healthy relationship. For me, that is not a healthy marriage. So when a woman is independent, they've got influence in contributing whatever that needs to be contributed even at home. How nice is it to have your own money? It's very nice. Believe me, it is so nice to have your own money, to spend your own money. Ho monate. You know, you have power by yourself. You have power by your side because you know what? Today I decided that I'm going to have lunch by myself and I'm going to take myself out. Tomorrow you're deciding I'm taking my kids for lunch. Why not? You are now independent to be able to make the choices that you want. So you see now, being independent is very nice. The advantage is that you've got vast of choices to choose from. You've got the freedom to choose. Yeah, you've got the freedom to choose in terms of what you want, how you dress, what you buy, who you're meeting, what. There are so much that you can do when you're independent. Your finances must be in line to the things, to the life that you want. Your emotional state must say that, you know what, I'm going to be in control of my emotions. Yes, they may come and lash at me, but I'm going to choose my peace. I'm going to remain at peace. I'm going to choose me. I value peace more than anything. Yeah, this now goes back together to your values. And remember, your mental state is a contributing factor. Everything starts here. Once you change your mind, you change your life. So you decide today what thoughts you want to cultivate to bring you results that you want in your life. Yeah, I've written things down here and I didn't even read or share one of it. I just flow it from within me. What did I write here? I say that, okay, let me just read what I wrote here, right? So here are the tips on how to become independent as a woman. First thing, you gotta get to know yourself. Get to know who is Toriso. Yeah? Spend time with Toriso. Understand what are my weaknesses. Understand what are my strengths. Understand that emotionally, where am I? Financially, where am I? Mentally, where am I? Spiritually, where am I? So you gotta spend time. You gotta spend time with yourself. Enjoy your own company. Be comfortable with being by yourself and enjoying your own company. That's the first part. You gotta know that you are enough. Another element to be independent is that you gotta know that you are enough. Being enough is saying that I am capable. I am resourceful. I know that I can do this. Therefore, I am enough. I am sufficient. I am complete. I am me. Therefore, I'm enough. You got to know that. You got to cultivate to know that who you are and what you want and know that you are enough. That's another part. The other part is that you got to know that nobody's coming to save you. When it comes to your dreams, when it comes to your goals, you got to know that nobody's coming to save you. You got to do it yourself. You see, the difference between the people that we see on TV is how bad they wanted it. Now, how bad do you want it? So I had to use TV, just came into mind. There are a lot of things. So how bad do you want the thing that you want? So if you know you want that thing that you want, you got to know that nobody's coming to rescue you. Nobody's coming to save you. You are your own savior. So you got to take action to the things that you want, as in trying to be independent. Another part, you got to learn to make yourself a priority. Learn to make yourself prioritize yourself, prioritize your peace, prioritize your happiness, because you matter, because you matter, because you matter, because you are enough. Again, you are sufficient. So prioritize yourself, prioritize your time, prioritize you as a person. That you know what, today I just want to be by myself. I want a peace of mind. I want to be in control of my day, and I choose me, enjoy my own company. Another part that you gotta look at is that you gotta make yourself a priority, because of you need to fill your cup full. When you love yourself, when you accept yourself, when you have confidence in yourself, when you know your worth, when you've built your esteem, your cup is full. So you gotta work on filling your cup full. But you cannot fill your cup full while you're busy with everybody. You gotta spend some time with you, woman. You gotta spend some time with yourself, man. Yeah? You gotta fill your cup with all the things that you feel like you lack in your life. Give it to yourself. Nobody's coming to rescue you. I told you. You got to give that. You got to give yourself the love that you always give to others. You got to give yourself the love that you thought people owe it to you. You got to give yourself the love that you know that you deserve. Love yourself fully so, without judgment, without limitations, without conditions. Love yourself fully so. Self-love is very key in terms of you being independent as a woman. Yeah? Yeah, I've already spoken about spending time with yourself. I've already spoken about understanding your own wants and needs. Yeah, you got to know what you want and you got to know your needs. But you will mostly find that when you reflect, you will mostly find that when you reflect, set some time for yourself. You matter. You are important. You are an amazing person as well. Don't forget that. You owe yourself the love that you always give to others. You owe yourself the love that you always want people to give it to you. This time, you gotta do you. You gotta love you for you. You got to love you for you. You got to love you for you, my lady. We're cultivating independence here. You gotta know that you are enough. You gotta know that you got to know that you can create your own happiness by yourself. You gotta know that. You got to know how to make yourself happy. You got to know how to take yourself out. Self-care is very key when it comes to independence. You're not relying on other people to make you happy. You're not relying on other people to provide for you. You're not relying on other people to love you. Be self-sufficient. That is independence. Mentally, physically, financially, emotionally, spiritually. Be independent. I think I have shared that enough. I think I'm getting emotional a little bit. I'm allowed after all. Because whatever that I'm saying it from within me. I had to experience this to myself. I have relied so much on people in my past experiences that even I have given so much of my power to those people. I realized that if I continue living like this, I will always be owned by people and I will never own myself. I had to decide that, you know what? I gotta put myself first. I gotta make myself a priority. I got to know what is it that I'm lacking. I got to know what are my strengths and my weaknesses. I had to cultivate good thoughts to become the woman that I want to become. I am not there yet, but I have started to be the woman that I've always wanted to be. Independence is key. And I'm not saying independence in a way that you don't need a man, but I am saying you do not have to need. You got to complement one another. When you meet your other half, you know that you're complementing one another because you know that you are enough. You know that you are complete. God did not create the incomplete you, but He created the complete you. God created you knowing that you are enough. Therefore, your other half is also enough. Your other half also is complete. I am saying the other half, not the other half in terms of you lacking, but in a lack of a better word in terms of speech that I'm doing right now. Learn to cultivate self-love, self-care, and prioritize yourself and be fully independent in your own person. Choose today what you want to do. When you are independent, you are able to choose today. It gives freedom. When you're independent, it gives freedom of choices. I can choose to cut my hair because I can afford it. I can choose to wear a weave or wig. I can choose to buy it, a 30-inch or whatsoever, because I am buying it for myself. And when I wear or when I dress, I do not dress for other people to validate me. I dress because I know who I am. I dress because I want to look good. And I know that I do not owe anybody, but I am doing me. So when I come across you, I do not want your validation. I do not want your acceptance. I know who I am. I walk in confidence for that, because of life is too short to be waiting on other people to validate you, to tell you how beautiful you are, to tell you how sweet you are. You gotta tell yourself. When you look at yourself in the mirror, who do you see? What do you see? You gotta affirm who you are. You gotta affirm who you are. You don't owe anybody else, but you owe it to yourself. So let's learn to be independent. Spiritually, financially, emotionally, and financially so. Mentally so. In that way, you are whole. You are a complete vessel. When you meet other people out there, they come whole. In that way, we complement one another. How beautiful is that? How amazing is that? How great is that? And you know, when we complement one another, we vibrate at the higher frequencies. Guys, I just wanted to share that let's cultivate independence in our lives, because it's very key. COVID has taught us that we can't be depending on our works, on our jobs, on certain businesses. You gotta be independent on ourselves, in the gift that we have, in the talents that we have, because that is in you. We cannot take it away from you. It is embedded in you. So cultivate that. Cultivate that. Anything can be snatched in a day, just like that. So you gotta be able to come back. You gotta be able to cultivate your independence. You owe it to yourself. Thank you so much. I love you. I appreciate you. From myself, Toriso Mukwena. Guys, I am coach. I am an NLP coach. I am a personal master coach. I just taught you how to master yourself right now by cultivating your thoughts, by cultivating how you feel, and as well your finances. I'm a personal master coach based on that. Also, I host a talk show called Good Vibes. Please go and subscribe on our YouTube channel, as well on our page on Facebook. I bring great, amazing people there with their powerful stories, with the wisdom and the inspiration and whatever that they do in the field of work that they do. So please subscribe there. Other than that, I am available at coachtoriso.com. That's my website, www.coachtoriso.com. So I appreciate you. On my Facebook, I am Toriso Mukwena. Instagram, I am Toriso Mukwena. Or Coach Toriso. Guys, thank you so much, and I hope you will enjoy this. I hope this thing will help somebody out there. From me, I am out. Peace.